Why, hello there. I don't know why I love the cringe so much.
Can you handle crazy? Can you get a little wavy? Bad habits, got a lot of those bad habits that I can't control. Bad habits, but I like them though.
What's up, 3% gang? It's London, and you're on London time. Today I'm going to be doing a little bit different of a video, as you see by the title. Before I get into the list, or like what my list is, I just want to say a couple disclaimers before. One, this is just like what I think XXL will pick. This isn't like, oh, I think that these people deserve it the most, this is who I want, this is who should be. It's kind of just like what I think they will pick. And number two, I have no idea what's gonna happen between now and when they release the cover. Also, I just want to point out that we're not going to be going in any type of order. So yeah, let's get into it. Number one, Juice WRLD. I feel like if you're to look at that's a loud car. I feel like if you're gonna look at any one of these prediction videos, you're gonna see him on the list. And pretty much the only reason I feel like he wouldn't be on it is if he declined the offer because he didn't want to be like seen that way. Kind of like how Post Malone declined. He didn't want to be constricted to just hip hop. Even though hip hop is expanding, it's just like, you see Post Malone, he's doing numbers. You guys know what I'm talking about. Sheck Wes. I feel like there's a pretty big likelihood that he'll be on it because of his song blowing up. If we look at some things in the past, like they always have someone on there with a song that just blew up. Designer, for example. He didn't have a lot of recognizable songs, but he had Panda that did numbers. Mo Bamba, yeah, I said that right, I think. I feel like I just say things weird or don't say things right. Whatever, that did numbers, so I think that there's a very good chance that he'll be on it. Roddy Ricch. If he doesn't make it on the cover, I'm gonna be really upset. Had your kids, had your wife. I think that just his style in general is just very, it's bound to just blow up even more and more. Like, I listen to him a lot in my car. If you haven't heard his last album, what are you doing with your life? Just kidding. I mean, I'm not that kidding. YNW Melly. His songs are also doing numbers, and I just feel like, especially with the Kanye feature on his song and on Cole Bennett's channel, like he's just bound to even go more and more up. I've been listening to him since Murder on My Mind, which I feel like a lot of people have. Basic didn't find him before, my bad. I think that if XXL weren't to pick him, they'd probably be replacing him with like a like industry plan. I don't know, because you know how sometimes they'll put people where you're just like, what? Why not? Okay, well, if they're smart, they're gonna put him on it. YBN Cordae. He's also just going up this year as well. Obviously, all of these people are going up, so I should stop saying that, because if they're on the list, then that means that they're going up this year, but within the last cover and this, you know what I mean. So I'm just gonna stop saying that. He's someone who has really made a name for himself within the past year. First thing he comes out with is J. Cole and Eminem like going over their beat, and that, you're gonna get judged. You're gonna get judged, and he was judged very well and taken in by the community just completely, and for good reason, because his bars, yeah, cadence, like he basically is just the whole package when it comes to that. Well, okay, I don't want to say the whole package, because you know he doesn't have the like Lil Pump turn up. Okay, not that I turn up to Lil. Now my next choice is Melly. Before you guys say anything, because I know maybe some people will be like, what about this person or this person? One, they always have to have a girl on the cover. Well, they usually put one on it, otherwise they're gonna hear something from some person like, what am I don't know. But I think it's her. She hasn't been in the game for a long time. As far as I'm aware, this is just coming off my knowledge, what I've seen, all the songs that have been posted, and they just all have millions. And then she was on Meek Mill's album. Maybe she was close friends with him, and then I have no idea what happened, but I just know that she's just, I feel like she could be an industry plant. I know people are touchy with that word sometimes, or that's just a completely bad thing. I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing, because someone might just see something small, some small clip of you, and they're like, oh, we're just gonna bring her up and blow her up or him up. Or whatever, and they're just gonna take off from there. I haven't dug deep enough to say that, so I don't want to get anyone mad about this. And she's just super, like, she could do everything. You know, if you've listened to her songs, she has slow songs, she has fast songs, and she has a lot of different styles. There are some other girls I think that could take her spot, or like be in that spot instead, not take her spot, but you know, be in that spot. And that would be Baby Goth, Rico Nasty, Sweetie, definitely, there's definitely a good chance we shall see. Next up, Blueface Baby. Now, lots could change between now and then, but I feel like there's a good chance for him being on it because he does have some big songs. He's just kind of blowing up. I feel like I listened to one or two when I first heard him coming out, and I was like, whatever. And then he just came up in my YouTube everywhere.
Why is everyone talking about Blueface Baby, Blueface Baby, Blueface Baby? Why Blueface Baby's blowing up?
And I was like, okay, maybe I should give him another chance. And it wasn't until Bleed It, which was very recent, that I kind of understood more. I listened to that song kind of a lot, but who knows what's gonna happen between now and then, because he's more of a character rather than someone that's like strictly music, in my opinion. But I'm not gonna lie, he has some bars. I'm gonna give him that. He has a unique style, a unique voice. So if he's not in that place, then I feel like it would be Comethazine. Yeah, they have different, what's it called? Like, they're different, but they're both, to me, characters. And I've been listening to Comethazine since what? He had like 15K on Instagram, and I was like, how do people not know about him? Then next thing I know, he blew up.
Say that one more time.
He has the energy, he does some crazy stuff, and he's just what kids nowadays like. A newer, better Lil Pump. No, I'm not gonna say that because people remember what that. I'm not gonna say that, okay. Next up, Lil Mozzie. So, did I say that right? Is it Lil Mozzie or Lil Mosey? I feel like I always say that wrong. This one I was a little bit unsure of, but I also wasn't because he has blown up super big. My brother is in 8th grade. Is he in 8th grade? Him and all of his friends, that's all they listen to. Like, they love Lil Mosey. Can't say that, I don't know the name. Maybe he's not the first person I put on, but the songs I do hear, like, they're a vibe, and I feel like he has so much potential, and he's so young. Like, he should be on the list. Lil Baby or Gunna. This is a difficult one because I feel like that would not feel good if only one of them got on the cover. So it's like, do they pick one? Do they pick both? I feel like if they were to pick one, it would be Lil Baby. So I'm just gonna secure that spot. I'm not gonna say Gunna for right now, even though I think that they both are very deserving. I just feel like Lil Baby started blowing up a little bit sooner. I know some people will disagree, but I feel like in terms of the public eye or people outside not really paying that much attention, and then Gunna's album kind of did crazy with all his features, and then just they kind of started just working together and just going up. There's just a lot of people this year that could be on it. But then again, there was last year and they picked people that I didn't think they were gonna pick. We're not gonna get into that. Okay, last spot, seeing as XXL doesn't pick both Lil Baby and Gunna. Like I said, XXL sometimes throws in like one or two that's just This one was hard to me because I feel like there's a lot of people that it could be, but this is ultimately what I decided on. I don't know if I'm that confident in this decision, and we'll talk about it in the honorable mentions.
346 minutes later.
I picked either Boogie or Joyner, and I know some people don't know who Boogie is. If you don't, by the way, you should listen to him. He's great. He's been making really good music for a long time. I just feel like with this new album, he might be seen a little bit more because XXL does pick different styles, and yeah, he would be the more lyrical, but he's a different kind of lyrical than Cordae is, in my opinion. Just from listening in, like, it's different vibes to me. Boogie just represents like a style, an area of hip-hop that I don't think a lot of the others do. So here is the full list. There could be an artist or artists that just come up and just sweep everyone, just blowing up, and just, or there could be artists that we're like kind of noticing now, but they just have a song that just, who knows? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. What are your predictions? Would you change anyone out, swap anyone? Who do you think XXL would pick? Like, realistically pick. Honorable mentions. Let's get into them. Moneybagg Yo. I've been listening to him for such a long time. Such a long time. I'm only 21, and then, okay, for like 3 years, and this year he's just been having feature after feature after feature, and so he's going a little bit more up, and I do feel like he represents a different kind of hip-hop, so who knows. Bad Baby. She's surprised a lot of people, and whether you like her or not, numbers don't lie. So she's going up with her songs. She's working with very big artists. Youngboy NBA. Now, the reason I feel like he definitely won't be on it is just because he doesn't want to. Like, he's just gonna decline it. He doesn't need it. If you've watched any of his freaking Snapchat stories or lives or whatever, yeah, if he was offered, he would 100% decline it. Maybe I don't know something that someone else knows and he will, but yeah, I just feel like he would decline it. Two more people that I just want to mention. I know that they wouldn't be on the cover, I don't know if ever, just because they have like a specific demographic and just very, like, I don't know how to explain it. Hopefully you guys know what I'm kind of talking about by that, which I say all the time, I realize. I just want to mention them because they've been working super hard this year and they're two of my favorite artists. I know some of you guys will know them, some of you guys won't. First one is Zilla Cami. I feel like he's super underrated. I just love his music and his flow in general. If you've seen any reaction to him, I feel like I say this every time. I grew up listening to heavy metal because my mom just on full blast, and then my aunt and my dad, it was more the hip hop. He just puts them together and it just sounds amazing. Second, Bandhunter Izzy. Pussy nigga, I ain't nothing like you. Bitch, I'ma shoot you, I ain't fighting you. Cause I ain't gonna risk get my name fucked up. You stocky as a bitch, you got the game fucked up. If you're in my car, you're at least gonna hear one song by him. Like, you're at least. Both of those artists you should definitely listen to. Definitely. That's it for my predictions though, so make sure to let me know in the comments what you guys think. You feel it? You don't feel it? You're mad at one of my predictions? If there's ones that you think XXL will put, they won't put, you think should be on there, but you know, like I just said, they wouldn't put that person on there, just let me know in the comments. Just let me know. But that's it for this video, so make sure to like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, listen to my music, other things. Till next time, 3% gang, Lolo out.
I'm a challenge and I know that I'm damaged and I know that never try to hide the demons inside of me. Never try to fight them, you'll see it if you